Now for the track guide. Before starting, if you want to improve at a quicker pace, check out GITGUDracing.com. I have a lot of courses, one specifically for this car, and I'm sure it will help you improve by a lot. Now, talking about turn 1, reference for braking for turn 1 will be this white banner on the left side. When the A pillar will cover the banner, like right now, it's not visible anymore, then you're going to be applying the brakes. Super important to open up the corner. Notice that we're using this left side of the white line, this concrete, this space around here. We're aligning basically with the grass, not with the white line, and that is critical because you can gain 1/10 or more if you're doing this. So make sure you're feeling the grass at turn in terms of just cornering. This is a very long corner. You have to treat it like that. It's not like you're braking hard once and then releasing. No, you're braking a bit softer, you're pushing speed into the corner, but you're holding the trail brake a lot. So look, still on the brakes, going in third gear, braking, trailing, and then pushing the throttle once you see the end of the curb. So once it's very clear to you and it's easy to spot that this red curb is ending, then you're pushing the throttle. Because if you're gonna push it earlier, you're gonna go way too wide, and you can use all this space like this. It won't be an off track. Now for the next corner, one subtle thing that can make you lose a lot of lap time is the way that you turn into this corner, because this is a flat corner, but if you turn too early, you will be pushed into a little bit more towards the center of the track. The way that we're turning here, we have the car at the grass on the white line, on the braking. This is important. It's something that you can easily miss. But what you want to do is you don't want to turn when you first see the curb. You want to tiny increase the steering wheel angle, but then increase it more and more and more and more so that you will be on this white line. This is key. And now regarding the braking, the moment that you feel that the car dips down a bit, that's when you'll be applying the brakes. So as you can notice, we're almost going into a crest, like right now. But then the tracks gets lowered, and when you feel like the suspension is compressed, then you're gonna be applying the brakes. Stay on the white line in fourth gear, going into third, and now once again it's a long trail braking zone. So still trailing, we're following basically this curb, and then we're committing and aim to push the left tire on the grass. So we're trying to cut a lot this curb and then push the throttle aggressively. This is how you're gonna gain time around here. If you're looking at this race, notice that we stayed a lot on the trail brake. So super important to do that to allow the car to rotate more. And this was the fixed setup. But if you want to make it even easier for you, if you want to gain even more lap time, you can go with Go setups. They are my personal choice in terms of setup. We have a 10% discount code available for all of you. The code is GITGUD. So link will be in the video description if you're running the open setup. Now going into the next corner, here we have to brake. Reference for braking here will be this white, or actually the exit road on the right side. It's a bit whiter in color, but this one right here, when you meet it, you're gonna be applying the brakes, still in fifth gear, trailing up until you get very close to this curb. Once again, when you get at the curb, add a bit more steering and push the throttle. And now for the next corner, this is the better line. So instead of dropping the throttle and aligning yourself to the left side, you will gain actually more time if you keep it flat, and you will be in the center of the track when braking and doing this line from the center of the track. And in terms of reference for braking, the moment that you straighten up the car, you should be braking. Like right now, look, steering wheel is straight, we are applying the brakes, braking in third gear, second gear, and taking a very early apex, following by another one. So this is a double apex approach in which we are trying to gain a lot of time on entry, and the exit speed is still gonna be good because the car tracks out wider. So make sure you're trying this line. I think it's gonna be worth it, especially if you're over preparing that corner. There's no need to do that. Now, regarding the next one, reference for braking will be, you see here that we have two different types of walls. We have a wall of tires, and then this darker wall, it's look like it's something like blocks. When this blocky black wall begins, then you're going to be applying the brakes. Like right now we're on the brakes, braking in a straight line, braking quite hard, 70%. and then going into second gear, turning in at the last sign, getting very close to this, tire spot, and still trailing, pushing the throttle a little bit, and then braking and turning again. Get as close as you can to these things, and then bring the car all the way to the left. Make sure you're turning a bit earlier. We turned a bit too late and we kind of miss this curbing. You can put the right tires on it a little bit more and it's still gonna be fine. Now going into the next corner, once again a very subtle detail, but you need to hyper focus with your vision on this white and red curb because you want to cut it like this. Ideally on the exit you should be on the white line. Look how much we are on the left side. This is what we want. And the moment that the car lands and we almost straighten up the wheel, that's when we brake. Immediately after the curb, we brake in fourth gear. We are on the white line, so we open up the corner a lot. Look how much we're opening up. You will notice, if you pay attention to this, that if you're not doing this on purpose, your car will be a little bit more towards the center of the track and it will hurt a lot the corner. So in fourth gear, hitting the first curb, still trailing, and then pushing the throttle in the middle of those two apexes, getting very close to both of them so that we can shorten the distance traveled. And now we're heading towards the last corner. After braking will be this sign, braking in a straight line. Now this corner is tricky because, first of all, second gear, you will have a lot of grip right now when you're turning. You're turning, you should be aiming to hit this white and red curb, but when you're pushing the throttle, you're going uphill, you're going to this crest, the grip is going to be lower. So a lot of grip right now, and now the grip is going to be lower. So you have to, in a way, reflect this change in mechanical grip with your input. So notice that we were committing to throttle, but now we're holding it constant. We don't push it anymore. Also with the steering. And then when the car lands and now you have grip, then you're going back on throttle. So notice this hesitation around here and also in the steering. You have to do this because otherwise you will spin or get wide. So recognize that the mechanical grip is first very grippy, then less grip and then grippy again. So you should be reflecting that. Make sure you're not going over the grip limit. And in short, that's the lap. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoy it. Once again, if you want to get quicker, GitGUDRacing.com for courses. Go setups with the GitGUD code for setups. And looking forward to see you in the next one. Bye bye.